Hey y'all. Today I'm going to be talking about what my little brother dropped out the window. My little brother Malachi, yeah, he dropped 35 foot out of the window. He dropped from the third floor. Here it goes. So, my mum was watching Lazio, well, football thing on the TV, yeah, and doing her hair. My brother was watching it with her, and my dad was in my mum's bed sleeping. Then he said that, he's going to take us to the Horniman's Museum. But my mum said, yeah, obviously, man can't go unless man washes the dishes and that, innit? So I went in the kitchen with my little stereo that my nan gave to me because she bought a new one. And I was going to listen to Michael Jackson and wash the dishes, yeah? So now then, oh, my cheese and toast is stuck together, bro, like that. So then, I've opened the kitchen window, let some air in and that. So even when I was young, these times I was like 9, innit? So I've opened the kitchen window now. Now I put the stereo on the side, I open up the kitchen window, and as I've gone to plug the stereo into the wall, my little brother's ran behind me. It's in that exact moment, yeah, that I knew he wasn't in the room no more. But I knew that he hadn't passed me back. Do you get it? So I went and looked out the window straight away, because I knew he didn't go back that way. Do you get it? When I looked out the window, I saw my brother just not moving, bro. He weren't moving at all, bro. He weren't moving like that. So obviously, man screamed now. Everybody's come running. And I couldn't talk. I couldn't say a word. I literally couldn't speak. They just see me run out the front door. And I was pointing to the window. And I couldn't speak, bro. In my mind, I'm saying Malachi fell out the window. He's falling out the window. Like, he's falling out the window, bro. Like, he's falling out of the fucking window, brother. Like, let me pause it, because I'm starting to cry, brother. It's mad. Mad thing. Mad thing, yeah. So, I've got to pause it again. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, guys. Back again. So, yeah. I was standing there saying... I just popped. I was standing there saying, I was standing there, I wasn't saying nothing. So I've ran out the door now. I've run down the stairs. So obviously we're on the third floor, innit? So I've ran down to the ground floor and I'm banging on the man's door and that. So the man's opened the door. And I'm saying, my brother. And he's just looking at me. So I've pushed past the man and I've seen that his window's open too. Because his kitchen's like straight where my kitchen is, just direct, innit? All the flats probably were situated in the same way. So I've climbed through the window now, and I've seen my little brother just lying there, not moving, body weren't moving, nothing. I swear in that moment he was dead, like he wasn't even knocked out, he was literally dead, bro. And I touched him, I scooped him up into my arms, bro. Man was rocking backwards and forwards, like, this bear touching his face and calling his name and that. You get me? So it just felt like seconds, and the ambulance people was there. It literally just felt like seconds. It didn't feel like that long at all. It didn't feel very long. But throughout the whole time, I don't remember my parents coming to console us. Nothing. He dropped out the window and he landed on the washing line. The washing line broke his fall. That's why he's here today. And he don't like me. None of them like me. None of my brothers like me. They don't like me, but man saved his life, you see it? Because I believe if anybody else got to him, he would have died that day. He wouldn't be alive, forget it. But the Most High saw that would have ruined my whole life, bro. I don't mind that he doesn't like me now, do you get it? I don't mind that. But if he died that day, I wouldn't be here now, trust me. I wouldn't be here now. Yeah. I just wouldn't be here, do you get it? Because I couldn't cope. Like, imagine someone run into a room and he was like 4 or 5 years old. He was a baby. Imagine someone running into a room and you instinctively know that they've dropped out the window. But in my mind, I didn't think he's dead. Because I'm a child, innit? I didn't think, oh, he's dead now. I didn't think that at all. For that, the whole time, I treated him like he was alive. Do you get it? Like, he's still alive. Like, he's dropped out the window, bro. Climbed out that window. Ran down to the ground floor, climbed out the window, scooped him up in my arms. Then the ambulance come, the helicopters come. The police spoke to us. But throughout that whole time, I don't ever remember my mum or dad coming down the stairs and sitting with us. I don't remember them putting their arms around us. I don't remember my mum trying to take my brother from me. Nothing. I know as a parent, yeah, if my child dropped out the window and then because the same age gap between me and my little brother is the same age gap between my first child and my second child, I would be there holding them both. Do you get it? Like, I literally be like, it was mad still. I don't remember it being there. I just remember white people. That's all I remembered. A bag of white people coming. Yeah. That's all I remember, bruv. That day was horrible. And we still didn't get to go park. And you know that bastard didn't even bring us park after that. Like when you come home from the hospital, it wasn't like, oh yeah, let's all go to the Horniman's Park. I, deep down inside myself, since I've learned about this witchcraft and that, and sacrificing and blood sacrifice and all of these things, I in myself think them type of freak accidents, yeah, has got to be the sign of somebody doing witchcraft, innit? Like, that's what I believe in. That's what I feel. That's what I think. That's what I feel like I know. Yeah. So, I don't want to talk about it no more. But yeah, I just felt like, as you can see, it's something that's been bothering me. Do you get me? It's been bothering me. To this day, yeah, no one didn't accuse me of pushing my brother out the window or nothing. And that plays on my mind more than anything in the world. I'm like, but no one didn't accuse me of pushing him out the window, bro. You see me? Hey, my child dropped out. Everybody's a suspect. Everybody's a suspect, bro. Everybody's a suspect. But I know in myself I didn't push him out the window. They didn't. 35 foot, you know. And landed on the washing line, brother. So leave me, you get me? When I say I'm tired, bro. When I say I don't want to put effort into nothing here, don't look at it like to say, oh, black women don't like to put effort into stuff. Bro, by the time we get to a certain age, you know how much trauma we've been through? Remember, I nearly you got my stories there, the train thing, the Milford Towers thing. Like, by the time I was 9 years old, bro, the trauma. My aunt died when I was small. I, to this day, remember my aunt putting the cover over my head and us talking under the cover, bro. Yeah. My chest, bro. That's not to mention all of the other disrespects and people touching you for no reason and your brother's friends feeling you up and that. Bro, we're traumatized. And it's not a trauma where you can say, just go and get help. I don't trust no one with my brain. My brain and my emotions. We can't just go and get help. How can you get help for your little brother dropping out of the window when you was 9? What can they do for me? Nothing much, is it? No, just don't worry about it. I'm like, blood, I think about this nearly every day. Just stop thinking about it. And I'm like, blood, do you know what it's like being rejected by your family and still having to go through all of this stuff? And they'll be like, oh, we didn't reject you. I said, listen, yeah, ill treatment is rejection. Ostracizing people is rejection. Asking me to come to eat with you in restaurants when you know that you don't like me. Yeah, listen, time's running down anyway.